My name is Brian Cossar, and I was born in 1945, and I am a Vietnam veteran. I come from a farming community of Charlton in Victoria. The reason for enlisting was in 1964, compulsory national service training for 20-year-old males was introduced by the then coalition government. The process for enlistment consisted of the selection of conscripts was made by a lottery draw based on date of birth, and we were obligated to give 2 years continuous full-time service, followed by a further 3 years on the active reserve list. This meant that we could be obliged to serve overseas, and at that time there was a strong possibility that we would be sent to Vietnam to fight in units of the Australian Regular Army. This, of course, was very unpopular with many radical groups, such as anti-conscription organisations through Australia, and therefore there were many demonstrations opposing national service training. There were 5 20-year-olds from my hometown of Charlton called up in the first ballot. Only 2 of the 5 passed medically fit, which was myself and my twin brother. The American war in Vietnam was escalating, and my family were very apprehensive with what would be the outcome of their only 2 sons. Upon arrival at Pucker that very first day, we were yelled at, abused, and derogatory comments were made about our families and loved ones we left behind. Over the next day or so, there was a further series of medical, dental and health checks, with numerous injections repeatedly jammed into our arms, and not forgetting the short back and sides haircut. It was the year when long hair was the rage with young males, and a lot were absolutely devastated to have their locks cut back to nothing, and we all felt like and looked like criminals. The 3 months training consisted of drill, cleanliness, kitchen duties, guard duties, weapon training, discipline and more discipline, and being yelled at every second of the day. I really enjoyed the drill part of it on the parade ground on a daily basis, and I soon became accustomed to army life. Coming from a small rural town which I thought I would never ever leave, and to now have to engage in a completely different lifestyle was extremely daunting to me. After only 6 weeks of infantry training, 30 soldiers were picked from the battalion of about 600 to form an infantry defence and employment platoon based at Holsworthy Army Camp near Sydney. I was one of the selected few, and I knew from that point that I would eventually be sent to Vietnam.